People talk about inflation like it's the weather, something that just happens. Oh no, inflation is up again. As if prices woke up one morning and chose violence. But inflation isn't natural, it isn't random, and it isn't an accident. Inflation is a transfer of wealth, from people who spend money to people who own things. Once you understand that, inflation stops looking like a malfunction and starts looking like a business model. So, what actually inflates? Most people notice the obvious stuff: groceries, rent, gas, childcare. According to official government data, food prices are up roughly 25% since 2020. Rent is up around 20%. Childcare has jumped more than 30% in major cities. These increases aren't errors in the system, they are features that move money from wage earners to asset holders. Now let's talk about the winners of inflation. Winner 1, corporations. During the recent inflation spike, corporate profit margins reached their highest levels in more than 70 years. There's a term for this: profit-led inflation, or as some analysts call it, greedflation. Winner 2, governments with debt. Governments owe massive amounts of money. Inflation makes that debt cheaper to pay back in real terms. It's basically a legal cheat code for anyone who owes trillions. Winner 3, asset owners. If you own a house, inflation increases the value of your home. Meanwhile, your fixed-rate mortgage stays the same, so renters pay more while owners gain value. If you own stocks, inflation pushes revenue numbers higher. Higher revenues push stock prices higher. Again, transfer. Winner 4, banks and credit institutions. Higher prices push more people into credit. Credit means fees. Credit means interest. Banks get paid either way. Now let's talk about the losers. Loser 1, wage earners. Real wages, meaning wages adjusted for inflation, fell for 2 straight years after 2020. So even if you got a raise, you may have actually gotten poorer. Loser 2, renters. Rent inflation means you pay more every year for the privilege of owning nothing. Meanwhile, your landlord's mortgage becomes cheaper in real terms. That's a transfer. Loser 3, young families, housing, groceries, childcare, healthcare. The 4 horsemen of maybe let's not have kids right now. Birth rates don't collapse because people dislike kids. They collapse because life got priced out. Loser 4, small businesses. Big companies can raise prices faster than inflation. Small businesses can't. Guess who survives? If inflation were truly a malfunction, the system would try to fix it. But it doesn't, because it isn't broken. Inflation is a quiet redistribution mechanism, a polite transfer of wealth upward. It moves money from people who rely on wages to people who rely on assets. So when politicians talk about cooling inflation, what they really mean is, please stop noticing that everything costs more and your paycheck doesn't. The real question isn't, why is inflation happening? The real question is, who is inflation happening for? Someone always gets paid, someone always gets played.